and welcome to my channel, Better Than Birds. I am Julie, and tonight we are going to do a couple hauls. So I've got some Amazon, I got a little bit of Amazon and a bunch of Temu. So for the Amazon, it's pretty much all jewelry making stuff. I've got the different metal colors, and these are, I don't remember what they're called actually. End caps, I guess. These are the ones that you slide the cording or something. You slide the cording through them, and then you pinch it. So if you're making a corded necklace or whatever, it's going to come through that little tiny hole, and you're going to pinch it. So it's just going to pinch them closed and hold. You tie a knot into the string, but that just holds it. But these are some, just the ends. That's all that is. There's that. And then here are some leather, the leather necklaces to put the pendants on. It comes in a package of 10. It's just black leather cording. Okay. And this is all Amazon stuff. And then these are, I don't know if you can tell, but I was restocking my my jewelry stuff because I was out of the different colors of metal, the different metal types. I was down to only silver, I think, and a handful of other ones. But sorry for all the crackling. So now these are a lot like with those other pinch bail. I think these are these pinch? No, these are not bails, but it's the same idea, but they pinch just a little different. So these are for the tiny strings, and these are going to be for a little bit larger of a string, or maybe a leather strap or something. So with these, you're going to slide it in there, and then you pinch them down. They may be pinch bails. That may be what they're called. I don't know. No, because pinch bails are what you put on a pendant, right? Okay. Talk myself through that. Sorry. But yeah, so these are they're the end caps, or the end pieces or whatever. So, and I got all the different metals so that I can do a bunch of different colors. And then these are, I'm not going to bother opening them because it is noisy. These are the lobster claws in all the different metal colors. So that is that. Now I'm going to empty out the Temu bag because it is always so noisy. So I don't want to bust your guys' eardrums. So hold on just a minute and I'll empty all this out and then we'll go through it. Okay, so I've got it all emptied out into a basket here. So this is actually a lot more than I realized it was. This is a accumulation of probably 2 or 3 orders. We live in a newer subdivision, so they have difficulty finding us a lot of times. So my Temu orders will often compile, and we'll get a bunch of them, or several at a time, and that's what this is. So I've got multiple orders here. I couldn't even tell you. And there I'll tell you right now, there's probably duplicates in it because I'll think that it's not going to be delivered in Temu fashion, and then it'll show up. So yeah, I'm telling you, I'll probably have some duplicates because I didn't even know. All right. So for the first thing we got is, I have one of these, but I enjoy making these. So I'm pretty sure there's another one in here as well. It's the pendant cross. So, and that way I can make a few at a time. And I've got some more strings. These look like actual strings. Okay, I was getting them out of the package so it wouldn't crinkle so much. So now these, yeah, these look like, and they kind of feel like cording, not like the leather cording like this. This, you know what? Yeah, this is a little more stiff, like it's an actual leather product. These are really soft. But I like them. They are very soft. They may not be quite as nice, but they're not bad. Not bad at all. So, let's see how many we got in the package. I think it's 10. Yeah, it's 10. 10 in a package. And for as long as it took to get here, I could not tell you how much I paid for it, but I generally don't pay more than a couple dollars for anything. So, unless they've raised their price, it's just going to be a couple dollars. So, and then this is a Jesus fish mold. I'll get a couple of them out here. And then here's that other, I told you I had 2 of these. Here's the other one. So I knew I had 2 of them. So I did remember ordering because I figured I could make 3 at a time. Because I don't do a lot of production of anything because I don't sell anything. But whenever I do make things, they're usually in 2s or 3s or something like that for gifts of like friends and family. And I'm usually doing multiples. So, this is something that I will do multiples of. So, and then this is a necklace charm. It makes the ring, I don't know, they look like stones, the ring, and that's one reason why I got these, because then you can wrap it around these. So anyway, so there's that. I'll get all these out of the packages here in just a second. This is just string like for beading and things like that. Looks like I got some leaves upside down. They've got some really pretty fall leaves for inclusions. What is this? Oh, this is they're charms that you fill with resin. Yeah, we'll have to get those out and look at them real quick. Okay, so these, oh, I got another duplicate. Yep, look. So these are just the nail polish bottles, the empty ones, and I use them for resin. And sometimes the bottle gets all gunky, so I wanted to have some backups. So, and here's some, yeah, I'm gonna have to start opening stuff because I can't see it, so hold on. Okay, so I've opened a few things so we can look at them real quick. These are bezels. I'm sure you know what the bezels are. They're just open bezels, but they also come with the cabochons. So I don't use a whole lot of cabochons, but they'll be handy whenever I don't feel like I don't necessarily want a dome, like maybe with pictures or something that's I don't want to put the resin on. Here are those pendants I was telling you put the resin in. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. Can't wait to do those. And here's that Jesus mold, the Jesus fish. It's already got stuff on it. And then that one that you make the pendants. They're like really skinny donuts, kind of. And then these are the nail tapes. I bought these because when we moved, I could not find mine for the life of me. I went through all my boxes, could not find them, ordered these, and of course, that is the key. So I ordered replacements, and I found them at the bottom of a box that I had looked through many times. And I don't know if you guys use these. I really like these. They're so handy. And let me show you something real quick. So these are the ones that I couldn't find. They were lost in my boxes. So these containers are washi tape. You can find them on Temu. This is where I got these. They're Temu washi tape because this is where you cut the washi tape off, and it comes with a bar that goes through there. But if you take the bar out, and I guess just ignore then these holders fit right in there, and they are the handiest things, and they stack on top of each other too. So I have more than enough tape that I'm ever going to need right here, let alone what I just bought. So, but anyway, I could not find these for the life of me, and I was needing it, and of course, I wasn't needing it too urgently because I ordered it on Temu and not Amazon, but I was frustrated that I could not find these. But yeah, here they are. Here they are. So, and I always tape, well, for the moving, I taped them bit down so I could see them, but I think I kind of like that so I can see what's going on, see what they are. Anyway, so there's that little tip there. So yeah, if you get they're called washi tape dispensers or whatever, but yeah, they fit the nail tape. So here are some more cross pendants, and I only wanted 1 or 2 of these, but they came in a package of, it looks like 10. I don't know, but I'm sure I'll use them. I'm not sure if I'll use all of them, but 2 or 3 of them would have been great, but I didn't have the option for just 1 or 2. But so there's those. These are some tiny little bows. Look how tiny they are. Tiny, tiny, tiny little bows. Honestly, when I bought these, I thought they were a little bit bigger than that, but those are tiny. I guess they're nail charms. That's probably what they are. They're probably nail charms. Those are tiny. But I'm sure I'll get some use out of them because they're adorable. Right, and then, oh, these are earring backs. So these are supposed to hold your earrings from flopping forward. You know how they kind of look. So let's see. We'll see if they work. I don't wear really heavy earrings, but some of them, like if they protrude like I have little balls, they like to tip forward. So we'll see if they work. Here are some more, hold on. Sorry. I should open several more again. Some more pendants to put resin in. Aren't those cute? I think they're just so adorable. All right, so I've got several more things I need to probably open so that you are not getting crinkled in your ear. Hold on. Okay, so I've opened some more things here. Hopefully there's not too terribly much crackling anymore. So now these are bracelets. Looks like they've got them hooked together. Okay. So yeah, they've got 2 of them hooked together. I guess it's just for shipping purposes. You've got like a little wave. They're different styles. A little dolphin. See that? Got some crosses, some hearts. So there's several. Not really sure how many's in there, but they also come with cabochons, so you have that option as well. I like these little boxes that they go in. I probably won't keep them in there because I have a divider box that everything can go in, but I might. And then these are large, a little bit larger than I expected, earrings. They're just they'll be fine. I don't mind them being that large. I just didn't expect them to be as large. Here's those. And these are some gunmetal earrings, and they're danglies, the fish hooks. So. And then we have, these are just some charms. I'm sure I could probably make fill them with resin. I'm sure I could probably, yep, sure I could. We could fill them with resin. Or just use them as they are. But they've got like little barbed wire on the edge. Kind of cute. Sorry I didn't mean to hit the camera there. All right, and then we have several pendants that we can do resin in. When I bought these, I thought these were butterflies, but now they kind of look like a moth, especially with the moon in the top. That looks like a moth to me. Still could turn out pretty. And then here's a couple of the just flowers. And then, oh, some unicorns. That'd be kind of fun. All right, and then these are some more tiny nail charms. Look how tiny those are. They have I think they have a little, I can't tell if that's a rhinestone or not. Kind of looks like it's supposed to be rhinestone. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's those. And then, of course, there's these. These are just beads. See, they're just like pearlized or pearly looking cross beads. That paper. They're pretty. So we can put them down in stuff. We can make charms out of them. A lot of options there. And the same thing with these. These are, they look like metal, but they're plastic. I don't know if you can hear it. They're not metal. If they are, they sure don't. I don't think they're metal. But they're just numbers. I mean, letters. Just a bunch of letters that I can either make charms out of or embed them in resin. These little things are going to be fun. These are wine charms. They go in your wine glass. So I'm sure I could probably also use them as... Yeah, I don't think that they'd be very good as earrings, but yeah, they're definitely wine charms. So that'll be fun. Figured that would be a good Christmas gift for some of my wine friend drinkers. Make them some wine charms rather than buy them. See if that's, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Here's another duplicate that I got. So I got some wooden crosses. Definitely did not need both sets. So when my orders aren't coming, I probably should go through and see what all I'm getting. But yeah, so these are just little wooden pendants, beads, whatever. A double box of them. And here's some more. Yeah, so these are like overlapping because I know I wouldn't have bought all of these in one. Probably saw one and then saw another. But yeah, more cross beads. So, and then here are some more cross beads. Besides those duplicate wooden ones, that's odd looking. It didn't get trimmed very well. But I did get a variety. I'll give myself that. Give myself a nice variety of them. And then here are some bead spacers. When you're beading, you can put the spacers in there. Ooh, and here are some more earrings. I think they're earrings. Yeah, they're earrings. They are, I don't know if that has a style name to them, but kind of like a reverse fish hook to me. Yeah. All right, and then here are some more resin charms. These are tiny. These are a little bit tinier than I expected, but something different. Won't be able to put much in them, but or we could just leave them plain. Lots of jewelry stuff in here. I knew I was refilling a lot of my jewelry findings, but I didn't realize I'd gotten that many. But all right, so now these are some resin inclusions. These are some little suckers. Come on. There you go. All right, yeah, like little suckers. So, really cute little suckers. And we got some butterflies. Very pretty. I like that one. They're not glass, but they look like they're glass. They're just plastic, but very cute. Very cute. And these are some, I don't think they're DTF, but I'm not sure what kind of stickers they are, but they're transparent backgrounds. So let me open them up. Hold on. Okay, so I got two different themes here. One is a water ocean theme. So I got some, oops, crab, whale, several different fish, lots of different fish. There's a deep sea fish. Haven't noticed duplicates yet. These are a little more realistic looking. I kind of like these. They're not cartoonish. Like that. Cute little dolphin. Oh, it's a whale. Shale. That one might be a duplicate. I recognize that, I think. Shale. That's pretty. I like that. Oops. Stingray. Oops. Clumsy tonight. Shark. Killer whale. They're so pretty. I just love tropical and ocean. Yeah, these are just transfers, I think. I don't think that they're, pretty sure they're not DTF because they don't feel like they're DTFs. I like that turtle. I really like that turtle. Bear. Kind of out of place, I think. But I guess not. Alaska, but seal. Another fish. Oops. Another shell. All right, and then these are all flowers. So these are, again, they're like more realistic than a lot of the, that's what I was hoping they would be. Because whenever I look at, there you go. Whenever I look at them, now this is a little more cartoonish. I guess some of them are, but it's pretty. I like that. But yeah, I don't know, the cartoon stuff just, I don't know. Like this one, I don't like this one as much as I do this one. I like this one so much better. And I think it's supposed to be the same flower. I like this one so much better. So it's like Easter. I don't see any duplicates in this one yet either. I like that. A lot of stickers in here too. A lot of pretty stickers in here. There we go. Trying to make sure my camera is focusing for you. Wow, there's still several more. That looks like Easter too. I feel like I just dropped one. That's cute. They're all bouquets except for that one heart. Okay, so that's all of them. I do feel like I dropped one, huh? But I don't see it. So. All right, let me get these off of here real quick. Okay, we are almost to the end. So it looks like the rest of them are all stickers. So I've got, how do I open it? Okay. Hopefully this isn't too noisy for you. I don't want it to. Okay. So these are definitely white backgrounds. I'm pretty confident that they are. So that's what they look like. Yeah. So they're a lot of them here. These are going to be inspirational ones. I really like these. Oops. Okay. There's those. Okay, so then we're down to the very, very last. So these are DTF. I don't know if you can see the difference in these versus the other ones, because they are, they're not 3D, but they're raised. So we've got a clear on them. There you go. You've got the clear, and you lay it down, then you take the clear off. So some more inspirational ones. It's like two sheets, 2 of each. Actually, these are there. Well, a little different. Let me see. Let's see this better like that. And then there's these. Okay. Very pretty. And here's some more inspirational ones. Okay. Yeah, these aren't duplicated at all. So yeah, we've got some. Oh, these are all 3. Say Jesus is enough. These are different. These all 3 are different. That one's kind of tiny writing. I don't know. The rest of them. Oh, that's kind of. All 3 of these are kind of tiny writing. So you've got Grow in Grace, Make Heaven Crowded, and with Jesus, I Have All I Need. Those are tiny writing, though. Yeah, these are kind of tiny, too. I like them, though. They're kind of pretty. Very pretty. All right. And then, looks like there's just 2 more. So we've got some Christmas mangled ones. These should be clear backs, which I mean, we can tell that they don't have a color, but I can't tell if they're DTF or, there we go. Yeah. I don't think they're actually DTF, but they are clear transfers. So, the Christmas ones. And last but not least, we have the same style as these. We got some little Highland cows. They're adorable. That's so cute. All right, well that's all. It's kind of a long video, long haul there. So tell me what you like the most about it, or what you're looking forward most for me to make. Thank you for joining me tonight, and appreciate it. If you'd like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Definitely let me know what you're looking forward to me making, and see what you're looking forward to seeing in resin or put together, like with the, because there's a lot of jewelry stuff. So yeah, just let me know. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.